Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cyclones offense will take the first swing of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Arizona! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He finds his man, and they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Becht. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Cyclones are threatening on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. Back to the air one more time. They're trying to get to him. And that one's way too far for everybody. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hard-hitting tackle. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Arizona runs out the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get close.
He's got it on the right. Oh, look out. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
Kick is good.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Arizona right back to the line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fisher. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Incompletion, it's 3rd and 5. Snap it to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Becht. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Becht. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense set on first down. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Wide out in motion. They'll give it to Johnson. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wide out. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa State. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. The handoff to Johnson. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Arizona in a hurry. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just 1 step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Off play action. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. NC State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Becht. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They keep attacking through the air. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Black.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Cyclones will keep this drive going. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Harris. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That penalty helps some, but it's still 3rd and long. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On first down, here comes this offense. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Snagged in the middle. It's Fisher. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Hunter. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
It's tough to throw the ball.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
The Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Arizona right back to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback making this production.
And that's in Arizona.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking for a crease to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. On 1st and goal, let's see what Arizona does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Got it! And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Smashes it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Cyclones will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch called for and made. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football.
Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Time to take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's got him this time. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Cyclones will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Arizona runs out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Off the play fake on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. To the air, it's Becht. Getting some heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Out of the gun to give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Johnson. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the counter. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on.
Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Number 19.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away.
Iowa State, 38. Arizona, 31.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The handoff to Johnson. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Throwing right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 4. Gaining 10. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimum pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Gets it out fast. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Caught over the middle. It's Black. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He's going to pass. He's got his man.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Iowa State 41, Arizona 31.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.